Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
My name is Ed Vaughn, and I am the National Director for the AVEC, it's called the Alabama Voter Empowerment Coalition, which is a part of NVEC, which is the National Voter Empowerment Coalition. We are a new organization. We started out just recently. We're already in 17 Alabama counties, and we're in 5 states already. So we have a plan for voter empowerment for people across this nation. We came across a very wise young man who is also a businessman by the name of Ken Williams. We felt that he was a good person and would make a very good candidate for the city commission. Myself, having been a state legislator in Michigan, and I've run for several offices and haven't done very well in Alabama, but in Michigan we were quite successful. And when I came across Ken, he impressed me right away as a person who was upright and who wanted to do what was right for the people of this city. I was born and raised here, so I have a real connection to Dothan, Alabama. Ken is a young man who has a good background in education. He has attended the Pensacola Community College, the University of West Florida, and he's also been a student at Wallace Community College. He's a business owner. He owns CSA consulting firm, LLC. He is in a technology support group. They resell Dell computers, and they also repair computers, and they do all sort of services for small businesses throughout the Wiregrass region. Ken is a single parent. He's the father of 3 boys, ages 16, Kevin, 14, Warren, and 5, Ken. And he's a loyal church member. He is a good Christian brother, and he is a fine young man that I think would make a great commissioner for District 3 and on the city commission. And so I would like to introduce to all of you the person who I believe will be the next representative of Commission District 3, Mr. Ken Williams. Let's give him a round of applause.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Again, my name is Ken Williams, and I would like to thank Pastor Charles Lewis of the Dothan Community Church for his opening prayer. I also would like to thank Mr. Ed Vaughn for his introduction and being supportive concerning the campaign. I also would like to thank each of you who appeared this morning, taking time out of your busy schedule to be here in support of the campaign. And also, not to forget the city of Dothan, I'd like to thank them for giving us, allowing us use of the Commissioner Chamber in order for us to hold this morning. So, thank you very much. I kind of want to give you an idea as far as why we're here and what my intent is. I'm announcing today my candidacy for the Dothan City Commissioner for District 3. I felt compelled to enter the race because I want to serve as a voice for the residents of District 3, as well as be a public servant for the city of Dothan. As a commissioner, I will be an advocate for all taxpayers in conserving the taxpayers' money. My intent is to work tirelessly as managing the concerns which affect each and every community, not just District 3, as a city as a whole. I will listen to each person that's in District 3 and to help manage the city ordinances and address impending agendas which affects our neighborhood and the city. Also, as commissioner, I would like to work with the educators as far as our children in an effort to help resolve our growing problem that we have within our education system. I believe in working with each and every one as far as within the system that we can start by example. We can lead by example, and we can begin to make a difference within the school system. If we continue or try to approach the situation as far as the education system in that standpoint, I feel like we'll begin to make a difference and begin to see rapid results opposed to waiting for basically a helping hand to come in and depending on them to come in to make the difference. I noticed the other day I was reading an article that was written up on Cloverdale Elementary School, where the teachers began to implement a training program based on the leader within me, which is a process based, it's a process based on the teaching of Dr. Stephen R. Covey. To me, when I read this article, it was to me it was a great idea. There, for the teachers to take a approach the way that they have to basically instill leadership within themselves and then turn around and implement it to the children, especially at that age. To me, the earlier that you get to a child, the better off they are. Of course, I also believe that at any level, if it's a learning institution, that any child should have leadership instilled within them. So the program really enlightened me when I read it as far as what they're doing over there at Cloverdale. I wish them success as far as what I read, and I will follow up more as far as follow them as far as how they proceed with the program. But I feel starting with the teachers, starting with the principals, and at each location, that we can make a difference. We can begin to suggest things within our districts and within our school system to where I feel like we can really make a difference as far as the schools. Now, talking about education and talking about leadership, it brings me to another thing, or another problem that we have within the area, which is affecting all of us, which is jobs. Education and job goes hand in hand. That's why I put education before jobs, because we have to begin to make a difference as far as what we're doing here in the area. We're all suffering when it comes to employment, and we need to put a handle on this as far as how we're approaching it. I feel like working with small business owners or businesses within the area, that we can begin to strengthen this area as far as the small businesses and create a communication between the city and these businesses to see what their needs are in order to strengthen their foundation in order for them to reach out to the communities and provide jobs for individuals in the area. I'm a strong supporter as far as businesses. I'm a strong supporter as far as new business. So I want to be a part of communicating with these small businesses and also introducing new business to the area. We have a lot of opportunity as far as being able to grow within Dothan. I think we're doing it in leap and bounds as far as the city as a whole. We need to communicate this back to our community in order for everybody to understand where, or the direction as far as where the city is going. I think a lot of communication as a whole is a thing that's required in order for the city or the residents to really get behind their officials and support them in what they're trying to do. I've done some canvassing since my since I verified in November, and some of the feedback that I've gotten from the residents of District 3 has been some good feedback, but it's also some concerns. And for each person that I've talked to, I was basically heartfelt as far as each person that was in the district. And to me, that makes a difference as far as being an official, being able to hear each resident that's in the city or within your district as a unit. Now, talking to these individuals, some of the concerns that I've discovered just from talking to them has kind of run on with some of the needs as far as any other district. But if just looking at some of the concerns that they have or that we have as far as in our district is going to be basically, road payment, improvements of highways or roads that's leading to residential areas. We have some concerns as far as the sewer. We also have concerns pertaining to drainage. These are some of the things. There's a number of other things that was brought to my attention also just from going out and talking to the residents. But these are some of the concerns that that came to my mind or came to my attention just from shaking hands, talking to them, just taking 15 minutes out here and there, talking to them and passing out literature to them and giving them a hands-on approach. Everybody's been very receiving within the district as far as during the campaign, and that's a good thing. So I want to, again, to reinstill the fact that we will be campaigning from this point on to February the 8th, which is our special election. And I will be, we have a great support group where we're going out to each and every door and knocking on doors, introducing ourselves. So I will be right there, hand in hand with each individual that goes out there and as they campaign, meeting people. And for anybody who make an introduction or receive an introduction as far as during the campaign that wish to speak with me or wish to contact me, feel free. There's contact information that's readily available for anybody who would like to contact myself and share your concerns. I'm willing to work with anybody that's within our district and outside of our district, because my intent is to basically interact with the city as a whole and also represent District 3. We have a good district. We just need to pull together and work together and look for a positive outcome. So with that said, I do appreciate everybody who came this morning, and we're looking for a great campaign from this point to February the 8th. We look for you at the polls, and we love the support that you guys are willing to offer.